Hi, Scorpio. This is Lana the Comedian Medium, and I am coming to you to give you a January reading. And I've got sage everywhere. So, there we go. I'm brushing this off for you. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. And visit enchantedsky.com if you want to book a reading with me. I am a medium. So even though I'm reading cards, I don't read cards when I do that. And you can get on there and look at my blog page, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. And I'm going to be putting really, really soon some jewelry that's been infused with like Reiki energy and stuff. And they're really cute. And they're like little wraps. They're real cute. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to deal with this old deck I got. Look at how old this deck is. You can see like the edges are all like, hey, the older the better. It shows kind of like what I've been doing is, I've been doing this a long time. So, all right, let's see what we get for this in the month of January 2020. Well, you definitely got a message coming. Oh, yeah. You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision and get rid of some shit out of your life, okay? There is a message of money coming. There is an offer also from a Queen of Cups or a King of Cups. It is an offer. It can be an offer of love. It can be an offer of creativity or passion or... and I want to say you can't decide what to do. And this is your choice that you're making. You're making the choice now. And, or within that, the time frame that I'm talking about in January. And usually this is like somebody's sick, but I want to say that they're sick because they're walked away. And they don't realize how much better it really is. See, yeah. You don't really realize how much better it really truly is. Okay. I feel like you're going to go through it a little bit once you've made your decision, and I feel like it's coming very soon. You're walking away, and walking away makes you depressed. I'm going to be honest with you. You just are confused, and you can't see the light of day yet. You can't see that this is probably the best thing you could have ever done. Okay. This is also could be a love reading. This is walking away from someone where you just can't take it anymore. And in the past, I feel like you're stuck in a relationship where I don't feel it's going anywhere. Okay. Now this could be, like I said, this could be a job or this could be a person. Okay. It's either one, but there is messages coming where you need to make your decision. Okay. So either way, I feel like you are the magician. You're taking the bull by the horns on this one. And this card this is called the disappointment card. But this is, for me personally, this is your fear of disappointment. See how they all play together? There's some confusion. There's a little bit of fear. You're afraid to walk away. You're afraid to do what you need to do. But deep in your heart, you know that it's the right thing to do. And you know where it's all stemming from, right? It's all stemming from the fact that you've been screwed before. Okay? You're guarded. You got your guard up. You don't trust anybody. And rightfully so. You've had some real garbage happen to you in your relationships, in your jobs, in your friendships. I want to say there are several friends of yours that have, screwed you, and, you're congenial and you're a nice person. And you've gone back for more a couple of times, but you just can't do it anymore. And I want to say that there's a person coming in that is offering you something good. I'm not, there's a combination going on here where you're walking away from another person with a new person coming in with another offer, or you are currently just afraid and saying no. It's the decision's yours. I get it. As an empath, I get it. I get screwed a lot. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I didn't even realize it until recently. I understand it. I understand where you're coming from. My mom was a Scorpio. Sun Scorpio. You're tired of it. You're weary of it. You could have like the good, and this is a person that would be a very good match, a very good. It's a water sign, so very feminine energy. It could be a man, but with feminine energy. Pisces, Scorpio, see, or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and I want to say that it even could be you, putting yourself out there again, putting letting your guard down a little bit, because you are still guarded though. I feel like you're going back and forth, and this card usually is a water sign too. You see the Cancer and it's emotions. It's I want to say there's some confusion going on with what you want to do. You can't quite decide. And I want to say, too, there's just a little bit of something hidden. So that hasn't come to light yet. This is more of your own, mind. This is coming from your mind. You need to go on, move on. You need to make your decision. You're scared to do it. You've got great things happening, and yet you're still apprehensive. And it's all because there's been trauma in the past. And I want to say it's fairly bad trauma. I mean, some really stuff that's happened to people. People tell me when they send messages to me on their YouTube, messages. Sometimes they send them to me privately even. They're horrible. And I'm like, my heart goes out to you. As you make this decision, but you have the tools you need though. Look at this. This is the Magician, this is the infinity sign. He's got all his tools right there in front of him that he needs to be successful. And I feel like you're not trusting the universe enough. Okay. I still feel like this is self-imposed from all the things that you've been through. Okay. I'm going to ask about the situation that's going on. Now, this could be that you just said, I just can't do this relationship with this person anymore. It's been in a stuck, pattern. I want to say, how a plane hovers and you can't come in for a landing, and it just circles and circles and circles, and it can't go up, but it can't go down. It kind of feels like that for some of you. And so you're trying to move forward, trying to make your decisions, and you're having a really hard time with it. So hold on here and we'll see what we got. Oh, okay. So you're taking the bull, you're getting your wish, you're making your decisions. I want to tell you that, you're on the right track. I want you to be careful. When I see a Knight of Swords, I know that's somebody going forward, making their decisions. I also want to say that it's going to physically wear on your body as you make your decision because of the fear, because of the anxiety. To me, that's what this feels like to me, and what it looks and what I feel. See, you have to be, yep. And see, we just had these two, we just had this card. Okay. I want to say that you're waiting for maybe you're going to be getting a message too about some money. And if you end up going and changing a job or going to a different location, yes, there's going to be an increase in money, and you're going to be waiting to hear that. Okay. But this is your wish. This is something that you were supposed to have planned for yourself. Okay. I told you were going to be worried. I'm surprised it didn't come up until now, but it came up. This is a battle that it just seems like it goes in cycles. Like it's almost like it's never ending. And you're just finally saying, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I just can't. So, and this is all self-imposed fear. Okay. Somebody may be walking away, and I believe it's you. I want to say there might be a settlement. So I don't know if there's a divorce or a breakup of some sort. That there's a message of money coming. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's decent, a few $1,000s. I don't know why I say that. I want to say It's between maybe $300 and like maybe $2,000 for a lot of people. And I don't understand that whole thing. I don't know if that's severance pay. I'm not sure what that is. It could even be settlement from getting, say, a security deposit back from your apartment. I don't know. Okay. But it's something like that. Okay. See, exact same place again. Laid in the same place. And see, look at, I shuffled those cards and look at them lay again the same way. You know, you are your Queen of Cups. You know, obviously I asked about your situation that's confusing right now. And this is what I get. You know, take the bull by the horns. Don't be afraid. These two cards are, you're doing this. This is your decision. You're the one that's manifesting this, creating this situation. Okay. And yes, you can do it. Okay. All right. So here, let's see what else I get for, I'm going to do Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards. I think some of you guys need it. So, I am making these just a touch longer. People are like, why can't you make them longer? Well, I'm trying not to make them too long. People are busy, but I did lengthen them just a little bit where I'm, giving a little bit more encouragement because that's what this is for. All right. Dance, silence, trust, passion, patience, and risk. Dance. Well, we all know what that means. Okay. Share your talents. Maybe it's something you always wanted to do that you're going to step out and try to do. Okay. Rest your mind. Rest and trust this. This is something that trust your decisions. You plan this in, when we come here, we have our chart set up. We have the whole chart planned right down to what your fingernails look like. Your hair color, everything is planned. And believe it or not, yes, some of the crap has happened to you, you actually planned on going through it on purpose to grow as a person. I know that sounds crazy, and you think that, why would I do that to myself? But you have to remember, on the other side, we are divine beings, and we are in the face of God, and we don't remember how hard it is when we're here. So, okay, passion, resurrect the childhood dream. Come on, find something that you want to do, and take the risk and be patient. I want to say this is to be patient with yourself more than anything. Okay? I think people are too rough on themselves, because remember, we are our own worst critic. Okay? All right, and with that said, please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or a hypnosis. Blessings.